If you're intrigued by the concept of minimalism or have recently decided to embark on this lifestyle, you might find yourself puzzled by its true meaning and what it actually entails. Minimalism can often be misunderstood, leaving newcomers feeling uncertain about how to proceed. To assist you in navigating the beginnings of your minimalist journey, we're here to clarify some common misconceptions. We're going to explore 4 of the most widespread myths about minimalism that you should be aware of, especially as a beginner. Understanding these myths will provide you with a clearer picture and a stronger foundation as you explore the principles of minimalism and incorporate them into your daily life. So let's delve into these myths and uncover the truths behind them, ensuring you have a well-rounded perspective on what minimalism truly involves and what it doesn't. This will help you to embrace the minimalist lifestyle with confidence and clarity, making your journey more rewarding and less confusing. The first common misconception about minimalism is that it revolves around owning as few possessions as possible. This belief is quite common among people who are just starting to explore minimalist principles. You might look at minimalist homes with sparse decor and think that minimalism requires a harsh, almost barren living space, or that you have to give up a lot of stuff to fit the mold. Simplify. While minimalism involves paring down and realizing that we often need less than we think, the essence of minimalism is more than simply reducing your belongings to a specific number. Minimalism is essentially about cultivating greater awareness of our consumption patterns and paying attention to the items we bring into our lives. It's not about depriving yourself or conforming to a strict aesthetic. Rather, it's about making intentional choices that align with what really matters to you. By focusing on what adds value to your life, you can eliminate the distractions and clutter that often drain your mental, emotional, and physical energy. This practice of mindful living helps reduce the noise that can cloud your priorities, allowing you to focus more fully on the people, activities, and experiences that matter most to you. It's about creating a life that supports your goals and passions, free from unnecessary excess that can weigh you down. Remember, minimalism is not a one-size-fits-all approach or a race to own the least amount of stuff. It is a personal journey toward clarity and purpose, helping you direct your resources toward what truly enriches your life. Now, let's move on to the second common misconception about minimalism. Many people mistakenly believe that minimalism is a destination, an ultimate goal to be achieved. They imagine that once they reach a certain point, they will have accomplished everything that minimalism requires. However, this view is fundamentally wrong. Minimalism is not a fixed endpoint. It is a continuous journey of growth that lasts throughout your life. The world constantly sends us messages to buy more, consume more, upgrade to the latest gadgets, or buy a bigger house or a more luxurious car. Minimalism stands in stark contrast to these social pressures. It's about resisting these impulses and swimming against the tide of consumer culture. This requires constant effort and mindfulness, making wise decisions about how we spend our time and resources. Living a minimalist lifestyle is not something you can achieve and then give up. It requires persistent awareness and intention because the drive to accumulate culture never stops. We must continually evaluate our habits, purchases, and how we allocate our time to ensure they align with our true values and goals. Like many endeavors in life, practicing minimalism is not about achieving perfection. We will certainly make mistakes, stumble, and sometimes stray from our path. The important thing is not to aim for perfect performance, but to try to improve mentally. We should focus on using our resources and time in ways that bring us true satisfaction and help us build meaningful connections with others and the world around us. Accepting our imperfections and learning from our mistakes is important. Each mistake offers an opportunity to refine our approach and deepen our understanding of minimalism. This constant process of learning and adjusting is what makes the minimalist journey so valuable and transformative. Now, let's move on to the third common misconception about minimalism. There are strict rules you must follow to be considered a true minimalist. Some people believe that minimalism requires having little or no furniture or living in an extremely sparse environment. While that approach may work for some, it's important to understand that minimalism isn't about rigidly following a set of rules or achieving a particular aesthetic style. Instead, minimalism should be seen as a flexible and personal philosophy that can be adapted to fit your unique circumstances and needs. Each person's situation is different, influenced by factors such as financial status, social environment, and personal preferences. Minimalism for one person may be completely different from minimalism for another, and that's completely acceptable. The essence of minimalism lies in the purpose behind our choices. It's about consciously deciding what adds value to our lives and eliminating what doesn't, no matter how much or how little we have. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity and focusing on what really matters to us. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, and trying to adhere to a rigid set of rules can be counterproductive. Embracing minimalism means being open and adaptable, recognizing that your minimalist journey will evolve as your life circumstances change. It's about finding the balance that works for you, rather than trying to meet an arbitrary standard. By letting go of the pressure to follow specific rules, you can create a minimalist lifestyle that is both meaningful and sustainable for you. Now, let's move on to the fourth most common misconception about minimalism goes beyond mere neatness or tidiness. It is a profound philosophy that guides us in managing our lives intentionally. While decluttering focuses on organizing our physical space, minimalism encompasses more choices and values. It's about consciously simplifying our lives to prioritize what truly brings us fulfillment and meaning. Minimalism encourages us to consider every aspect of our existence, from material possessions to relationships, career pursuits, and daily habits. By doing so, we aim to create space for experiences and connections that align with our values and aspirations. This process isn't just about reducing the number of things we own. It is a change of mindset towards living with more purpose and clarity. We learn to be more discerning about what we allow into our lives. It reminds us to question consumer motivations and societal expectations, and instead focus on quality over quantity. This approach to mindfulness helps us break free from the cycle of accumulation and find satisfaction in simplicity. While decluttering can be a practical starting point for adopting minimalist practices, minimalism itself is about promoting a deeper understanding of ourselves and our priorities. It challenges us to make intentional choices that support our well-being and help us live more fulfilling lives. Minimalism invites us to live authentically and purposefully, pursuing what truly matters to us while shedding the excess that weighs us down. It is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, where each decision reflects our commitment to living with clarity, purpose, and mindfulness. Thank you for joining us on this journey into minimalism. We look forward to continuing this conversation and sharing more details with you soon.